Paul says, first time painter, 2 coats of Omni MC 220 cleared, didn't like it. Shot it again, same result. How many times can I do it? So, Paul, what are you not liking? You're not satisfied with how the clear coat laid on? Is that what you're having the issue with? Or like give me a little bit more info on what you're trying to do here. So you're asking if you can sand down that clear coat and clear it again? Yes, you can. But I wouldn't go no more than 6 coats. It's starting to get thick. So 6 coats is like 3 paint jobs. So like normally you'd put 2 medium wet heavy coats of clear on a paint job and you're good. So I'm assuming you did it once, you did it twice, and then now you want to do it again. That'll probably be your last time before kind of like sanding some of that down and starting all over again. It's up to you. If it's a car that you're going to flip and you feel like you want to paint it again after that, you probably could. But that's a lot of paint, you know? So I'm not sure if that's what you're asking. I would definitely, Paul, if I were you, I would definitely sign up to my Rads Paint Formula training. It's 100% free. Just go to radspaintformula.com. It's a free 5-day video training series that'll help you show you how to set up your guns, what products to use, paint mixtures, viscosity, speed and flow, distance to panel, all that stuff in my Rads Paint Formula. I think it's going to help you out a lot. Hey, Tony, David from Kentucky, painting my 64 Chevy Nova. Where to start? Under hood, under trunk lid, door jambs. Walk me through correct order. Any help appreciated. David, you as well. I would definitely go to Rads Paint Formula, sign up to that free training, and then also, more importantly for you, go to learnautobodyandpaint.com and get the free Autobody guide. And then you really may want to check out VIP. We have some VIP guys in here who can attest to the VIP trainings where we literally take you step by step through multiple scenarios of a paint job like that, where we can help you out immensely. It's going to be very hard for me to take you through that right now in like 15 minutes that we have left. It's really, there's multiple ways to paint a car. So I'm just going to try to help you out right now and break it down because you're kind of saying, where do you start? So when doing a complete paint job, I normally start doing the body work on the outside, and then you do your body works on the inside, like your door jambs and prepping under hood, all that. As far as painting, you could paint the whole car at one shot, door jambs inside and out. It's going to be a longer process, more time consuming. It may exhaust you a little because there's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of painting, especially if you're doing base coat, clear coat. It's a lot. You could do door jambs part 1, base coat, clear coat, get it all done, or single stage, wait a day, and then next day you can bang the outside. Okay. So you're basically splitting up your door jambs, under trunk, under hood into two paint projects. Okay. You could wait a day or you can wait a week and do the outside. It's depending on how quickly you need to get the job done. Or you could do the whole outside and then do your door jambs. I like doing door jambs and under the hood and all that first and then do the body, or I like to just do the whole thing in one shot. So when we're going to be doing this Tesla Model Y, 2021 Tesla Model Y, we're going to be doing a complete paint job to it. I may be doing door jambs, under hood and all that one shot, and then doing the body the next day because it's going to be a candy fade. And I'm not going to be, in the middle of opening doors, doing base coat, closing doors, blending base coat on the outside, and then doing candy. It's going to be too much. So what I'm going to be doing is focusing on getting all the base coat done on the inside, clear coat done on the inside. And then next day or 2 or 3 days later, or whatever, however long it takes me to be ready for it, a couple days, I would think, prep up the outside and then just solely shoot the outside where I could do my base coat blends and candy blends. So we're going to be doing base coat blending and candy blending. So that's all going to be documented step by step. But we're going to do it in this little 2.5 car garage, and we're going to make it look like it came out of a $40,000 spray booth. No issues whatsoever. Just like we did the Good Van project, hardly any dust. There she is right there. All right, guys. So hopefully that helps. Dry spots and orange peel. So Paul, you're definitely going to want to check out Rad's paint formula because we talk about dry spots and orange peel in the Rad's paint formula. So it's either make sure you're using a slow hardener, slow activator in your clear coat when doing a complete paint job. It'll help it flow out. Okay. And then also your gun settings, you're going to want to make sure you're on wide open fluid flow, wide open fan pattern, and you got correct distance to panel. Definitely check out radspaintformula.com because I take you through all of that in depth. If you read the title here on this page, the title basically says how to spray like a pro without orange peel, dry paint, nasty paint runs, and tiger striping by modeling the 5-step Rad's paint formula. So definitely check that out. It's a new training that I created a couple months ago, and it's a timeless type of content. It will never, these are foundational skill sets. It's never going to go old. So you can use the same strategies in 20 years, could be the same thing. All right. I just broke it down so you can understand it a lot easier. Painting this Harley, and it's a matte color, so it gets sprayed with matte clear and no buff. Yep. So you can get a straight matte clear, or you can get a matte additive where you basically add it to your clear coat and it dims down. It turns your clear coat to a matte. So it's like a retardener. T. Corley says, I'm going to paint black metallic. If I prime or seal with black, it will give a deeper black or not sure how to explain. Will it look deeper or glossier in the end with gray? It's not going to have any difference. Black covers extremely well. So having a gray, a gray primer or a light gray or dark gray is not going to matter because once you put 2 coats of black on it, it's going to be black. Okay. You can't get blacker by having a black sealer. It's really, black's going to cover well, so it doesn't matter. If you want to go out of your way and get a black sealer or primer, fine, but you don't have to. Me, I stick with medium gray primers for all of my paint jobs. I don't like the light gray. I'll take a medium gray, but sometimes you get a light gray, and it is what it is. Hopefully that helps. T. Corley, I'm ready to spray a skydiving helmet with House of Color, jet black with Chameleon by Extreme Shift with 2K Glamour Clear. Can you give me a few tips for chameleons? Yeah, just spray it. Just spray it like you're spraying any pearl. There's really no difference. As long as, it's a helmet. It's a very small piece. So it's not like you have to run the whole side of the car. It gets more tricky if you're doing a complete car. But a little helmet, just make sure you're spraying it. And we go over all of this in Learn Autobody VIP as well. So no name, you might want to check out our trainings at Rad's Paint Formula, and then also Learn Autobody in paint.com. Grab that free guide, and then we'll basically email you free Autobody paint tips every other day. And you can check out the blog over there. We got tons of content, thousands of pages. We've been putting content up since 2010. It's 13 years we've been updating Learn Autobody in paint.com, guys. And I've been painting for 25 years. Painted my first car when I was 15. Actually, longer than that. Painted my first moped when I was 13. And I'll be 41 this year. Out of the clear, it has some white residue powder when it dries sometimes. Honestly, Arnold, it's been a while since I sprayed any type of matte. So you may want to talk to the paint distributor. I don't know what brand you're using. But the last time I used it, it was basically a clear coat flattening agent. I don't think I have any here. I used it all up on that last paint job a while ago. So it's basically a flattening agent that you add to any clear coat. You add 8 ounces to a gallon or a half a gallon, it'll give you this much sheen. You add 12 ounces, it'll make it a little bit dimmer. I'm going to be doing another job with silver metallic with will black primer or sealer make the silver darker? I like darker gray charcoal style color, but have a lot of metallic silver laying around. It's not going to change it. It won't change it because if you put the proper amount of silver coats on it, it's going to be that color. Unless you put one light coat of silver and you're letting the black base coat, your black primer coat kind of like come through, you could test it out that way. So if you wanted to, you could just spray black base coat and then you can spray that silver over it, but the silver is going to cover. What I would do is mix black base coat inside of your silver to give it more of a charcoal color. Very little. So if you have a quart, if you want to get that charcoal, that light silver to more of a charcoal silver, this is what I would do. I would have just say, for instance, you have a pint of unmixed light silver base coat. I would add 1 ounce of black base coat to that and mix it up and see how that looks. If you want to go darker, add another ounce, mix it up, see how that looks. Once you get that dark charcoal color that you like by mixing your light silver metallic and your black base coat, then you go ahead and reduce it 1-to-1, okay, like a regular, and then you spray your base coat. So that's a way to do it. But if you have a black base coat or a black primer and you put 2 coats or 3 coats of that light silver, it's going to turn light silver. So it's really, it's going to cover, is what I'm saying. It will cover. We got one last question here. DIY Garage says, if I lay silver base and put a candy green over the top, could I put pearl in it or on top? You could mix pearl or flake in candy. So basically mix up your candy with your reducers, hardener. I'm not sure what candy system you're using, but you could definitely add, because candy is transparent, you can add flake or pearl to your candy if you want to. And actually, I think we did that on this Honda Ground project here. Is a blue candy we did, and I put silver flake inside of the blue candy here. You can see it right there. And don't forget, guys, you get a free Gun Bud Ultra Lighting System with every spray gun purchase at Zula and Adam X Spray Gun. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Thank you, David. First time tuning in live. Been through Rads a few times, painted many times. David from K. Thanks very much. Have a great one, guys. See you guys next week. Peace out. Peace out. Thanks. Throat's getting to me.